Well, hello folks, it's Steve again. We're out here at the build in Lipa City, and it's been about a week and a half since we posted anything, or almost close to 2 weeks now. So due to the lockdown stuff, but it looks like it's freeing up now, and we've got a list of all the things that we want to check on and see where we're at. But let's do a weather check first off. Got some beautiful sky out. It's nice day, a little breeze like I said, but let's head on over to the build and check it out, okay? When I start out, I always like to check on across my street. I always like to check on the neighbor's build too. I'm inside looking at the progress. It's nice, it's coming along. Still got some stuff to do, but he tells me that hopefully they're going to be done shortly with all the minor detail stuff. Right now the big focus is on that back retaining wall over there. They're tearing that down, and you can see in the very back, but they're getting it done, so that's a good thing over there. Now some of the things that I've been working on here, and I was surprised, like when you look at this garage here, I want to have roll-ups put on this the sectional garage doors here put up, and what's really amazing is the cost. I was surprised that we got a bid of over I think it was like almost 4,200 US dollars for just the two garage doors, and in the US it would be relatively, you know, I'm looking at not spending over $2,000 if I was in the US. But the big thing here is you're paying an extra like 450 bucks on the shipping. Then you got it for the crate boxes, like when it was another 180, and then on top of that you pay for insurance, and then you got to pay for an agent. Also got to pay VAT tax, and then you got to pay for delivery charges from the port of Manila to Lipa City. So that really tacks on. You're tacking on an extra $1,000 or more probably for your build. And since I have two doors instead of just one big door, or not even one medium-sized door, it really increases the cost of the overall price. So I'm actually looking at different options. I've looked at some of the sectional doors for here, and I've also looked at having some traditional just steel doors on the build itself. And excuse the guys, are on lunch breaks. But I was looking at like you see the security doors that roll up you see them for a lot of the markets, a lot of the shops. Now I could have those done relatively for about half the price. And the only thing I didn't really care about them was, because you can have them painted in any color that you want on them, but the only thing I didn't like was the top section has a kind of a little, it's an area, it's a pretty good sized area that the actual roll-up door goes into. And the way we have it set up here, I'm not sure. So I've actually also been looking at the typical like what they have here, the metal doors. Maybe a set of butterfly doors if I have to do it manually. I wanted the automatics, but I gotta get hard on my budget. So I'm really trying to stay on those guidelines, stay in budget guidelines anyway. So that's one thing that I've been focusing a lot on. So I might have to opt for something that not as pretty as I'd like, but it's functional and takes care of business, and is secure at the same time. Let's head on over here and see what's going on. What else? Like I said, they're working on, we got the electrician over here who's an awesome guy, Nelson. This guy is really dedicated. You can see my Cat 6 cabling that are hanging over there, the indoor and outdoor for the CCTV, and then for the network cabling here. I don't think there's been much progress here. There hasn't. It's just a typical what we have here for the bathroom. And then they were working. You can get a better shot from inside here on the actual roof structure. They were just doing the where the fascia boards go on the outside. They were forming that up on the rest of the roof there to get that completed. We're still waiting for the roofers who are under contract to come out and complete their portion of the build. We do have the doors are here now. They're all covered up in plastic. You can't see them, but they're underneath all this wood, and he's actually putting the framing in right now. we'll go upstairs and we'll get a better idea. But you can see here where the dirty kitchen and laundry is going to go out in a little storage area. So these are some of the things I want to do. Oh, and I wanted to ask any of the subscribers out there if have suggestions on the garage doors. Man, I could really use the help on that, so feel free to shoot me any of your ideas or connections, or if you've had any past doors done with people that you recommend, please do so. I would really appreciate that. And you can see right now that the guys have got all the gypsum board over there for the roof is in-house now. So that'll be going here shortly. I can't wait for those roofers to get back here so we can. They're supposed to been back this week, and my contractor's been struggling back and forth because they're on contract. So you're obligated to pay those guys and have them do the work. But if they're not doing the work, I don't know what's going to happen. I guess we're just going to have to work something out. But I'm confident he'll come through with something. And you can see right here that the guys are working on the bathroom here. He's got the electricians running wire here, but here's what the color scheme of the Jack and Jill bathroom is going to be like upstairs. And this will be a regular bedroom here. And you can see they've got most of the floor tile done on this right now. So they've got that in here. In this area here, I also have to find some stone for the front of this area here, and natural stone, I found out the Philippines here is really, really expensive. So I could use some help on that too. If anybody's got any connections on some of that natural stone, I'd appreciate it. Be quiet here because the guys are on lunch and I don't want to wake them up. So let me sneak back over here. I've been here early in the morning, but I've been working. We were having trying to get my neighbor's network up, able to get it taken care of. So able to get it taken care of, so spent a little more time than I had planned on. But you can see the lanai here from the backyard. See the arches on that. Like I said, they've ordered all the doors are here, all the windows have been ordered, and they're actually in transit, and all my cabinetry is done. I've got a tentative date of June when the last portion of that's gonna end up, and that is that's all the stuff for the kitchen and the vanity stuff, because that stuff takes a while. But you can see that they're doing the hard pack here. And one of the questions that subscribers had was asking about why they use the traditional dry pack. Now, I don't have a hard answer for you, but I'll tell you what my thoughts are. My thoughts are that since the concrete work on most of the job sites that you see out here is the finish on it, the grade on it so poor that they use this dry pack as a way to ensure that their leveling is 100%. And that's just not my thought process on that, because I've not been impressed with the concrete work that I've seen here in the Philippines. And I think they use this just like they do for the plaster coat. I shouldn't say plaster coat, but the skim coats on the walls to get everything level and touch up any of the spots that they have that didn't go well. But you can see here that one of the things that you look for on a contractor is his walls. You can see how the tile lines up here. Here's a prime example. When you go to any site, I don't care where it's at in the country, or in what part of the world it's in, you look to see how your tiles from one end of the wall to the other line up. And of course your tiles can be off a little bit, but this gives you a general idea of how close the builder is to keeping true to his walls. You can see that string line there, and it's pretty even. So he's done a damn good job as far as keeping everything everything level, where you don't have all these walls that are out more over an inch that I've seen on a lot of sites. And you can see the cocoa lumber, the door jambs that are in here. So they've got these in place, and then they're going to backfill them with cement, and then you skim coat them in, and then they'll fit the doors. The carpenter will come in and fit the doors according to what they need. And they get their level. They've already leveled these jambs up, but they'll do their final leveling on the doors. And these are 80-inch doors on these, which is common. I wish I would have got 90 on the master, but it's already been put in unless I want to pay for another door, which I don't. But I think that's pretty common though all through here. I see some of the 70s and don't care for those. Those are too small for my liking. But that's what we've got here at the house. Let's head on back downstairs. I want to take a better look here at the garage so you guys can get an idea of what I'm talking about. And it looks like, since the top has got to have, that ceiling is going to drop down here, that I'm going to have something fitted on these doors here on the top to cover that up. So I might limit my options on what I could do. And the same thing has happened with my neighbors, because we got about 4 builds that are following the same path here. Let me go over and walk over and take a look at my neighbor's garage real quick. Hey Ains, I'm going to take a look at your garage real quick.
Yeah, sure.
See the drop down? My ceiling is different than yours. Yeah, see, you're not going to have the problem. You can see the way his is set up versus mine. So there might be that might be an issue. I might have to have the doors smaller, and then have some type of a small area at the top that's run metal across or where it butts up to it to make it look even with the way it's dropped down. I'm not sure yet, but I'll have to ask Dave about that. Well folks, anyway, that's the latest. I know there's not a whole lot stuff coming on, but I do anticipate this next week and the week after that to be pretty good. I mean, we have, fortunately we've had the slowdown go down, so we've had the lockdown happening now, so it's kind of limited our resources, and I know, but I have faith in my builder that he's going to come through and get that stuff back on track again. So anyway, appreciate the support, and if you have any news on those garage doors or any type of info you can provide, I appreciate it. So take care, stay safe, and God bless.